All right, now tonight's homework is 1.2.2, 36, 37, and 40. So this one is if the perimeter of the rectangle at right is 112 centimeters, which equation below represents this fact? Once you have selected the appropriate equation, solve for x. Really? They want us to solve for x? Okay, sure. Okay, so we have 4x plus 3 times the quantity 2x minus 7. Okay, so we are finding the perimeter. So perimeter has two of those. So we have on one side that is 2x minus 7, but we have two of those. And then we have plus, because perimeter we're adding up all the sides. We have two sides that are then 4x plus 3. And that all equals 112. So that one doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like this. But it looks like this one. So the answer is C. And then if we were to solve this one, I have 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. Plus 2 times 4 is 12x. That should have been an x, sorry. And 2 times 3 is 6 equals 112. So then I have 4x plus oh, this should have been an 8x. I'm sorry. 2 times 4 is 8, not 12. 4 plus 8 is 12x minus 14 plus 6 is negative 8 equals 112. So then I'm going to add 8 on both sides. So then I have 12x equals 112 plus 8 would be 120. Divide 12 on both sides. X equals 10. 120 divided by 12 is 10. And that looks like 16, but it's 10. X equals 10. Tonight's homework is 1.2.2, 37, 38, and 40. So let's get started on 37. It says write an expression for the area of each rectangle below. Okay, so we're finding area. Area is base times height. So my base is 3. My height is 11. So 3 times 11 is 33 centimeters squared. Okay, again, base times height. So my base is 11, my height is 3x. And so this would become 11 times 3x would be 33x. And then we don't know, this one said centimeters, this doesn't have units, so we just put units squared. Okay, number 38. We are going to go ahead and consider the equation y equals 1/2 x minus 4. Without graphing, where's the x-intercept of y equals 1/2 x minus 4? And so to find an x-intercept, what you have to do is your x-intercept is whenever y equals 0, that'll give you what your x-intercept is. And so I'm just going to plug in
0 where y is and solve for x. So 1/2 x minus 4. Go ahead and solve this. Add 4 on both sides, and I get 4 equals 1/2 x. And divide by a half is the same thing as if I was to multiply. So you would take the reciprocal of 1/2, and it's 2 over 1. So it's just like multiplying by 2. 2 times 4 is 8, and these cross out. So x equals 8. So my y-intercept would be 8, 0. Now we're going to go ahead and make a table and graph the equation. Okay, and so I know 8, 0. They want you to make the graph first, so if I plugged in 1 here, what would y equal? And so let's see, y equals 1/2 times 1 minus 4. So y equals 1/2 minus 4. So when x is 1, y would be negative 3.5. So let's just graph this because we know how to graph. My y-intercept is negative 4, and my slope is up 1 over 2. So up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. And so up 1 over 2 would be at like 6. Okay, so my y-intercept is 0, negative 4. Let's put that in order. 0, negative 4, 1. It does look to be about negative 3.5. 1, negative 2 is at negative 3. 3 looks to be at negative 2.5. 4 is at negative 2. And 5 looks to be about negative 1/2. There you go. So we're adding a half each time, which is our slope. Okay, and now we are on number 40, which is right here. Number 40 says solve each equation below for x.
Jason Heth.
Okay, so let's go ahead, show all the work by substituting it back into the equation. So this we can put over 1, and then we can just cross multiply like I did before. So x times 1 is just x, and 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, and then 18 divided by 3 is definitely 6, so we know that one's right. Okay, so then this one right here, I'll go ahead and cross multiply again. So it's just going to be 5x plus 9 equals 12 times 2 is 24. So then we would just solve for x, and 5x equals 24 minus 9 is 15. And then divide by 5, x equals 3. Okay. Then the next one, 6x equals 9 times 4 is 36. Divide 6 on both sides, and x equals 6. 6 times 6 is 36. And d, 20 times x is 20x equals 5 times 8 is 40. divide 20 on both sides, and x equals 2. All right, and that is tonight's homework. Have a great day, everyone.